So I've been sat here with my head in my hands thinking, right, we need to get this sorted. It's doing my head in. So we've got an issue with materials. So in the merchants, lads go to the merchants, they don't take stuff back to the merchants and it gets forgotten about and it's costing us. Now we've got a unit that's just full to the rapsters with crap. And we're not utilising that space. So tomorrow, Wes had already organised this and it's been playing on my mind. So in this room that we're currently sat in, we've got bits and pieces which you can't see that are over there that shouldn't be in here. So as you're a business and you're growing, it's great. You're constantly busy with the work, But what you do forget and neglect is the operations of the materials. Because you go to the merchants, the lads buy a load of stuff which they don't need. You could be doing a 50 quid job, a £90 job, and your materials are 50 quid. They don't take them back, and they might only use £10 of their materials because they've travelled. So we've got a unit which is sizable. It's about the size of a big double garage. So what we're going to do tomorrow, we're going to spend time clearing that unit out, utilising binning stuff, because I'm a hoarder. I'll just hoard a load of crap, and there's a lot of people like that. So we'll get the lads in the mindset of go to the unit, stock your vans. Go to the unit, stock your vans. If you don't fit something, take it back to the unit, because when they take it back to the merchants as well, they'll take it back to the merchants. The merchants don't always credit because they don't know it's come from, so it takes them time, and you go into the merchant, you see it still on the side. So sometimes it might not get credited. So I'm basically going to utilise that unit. I would like to buy a commercial building actually and set up a full-on, so I can keep the vans there, everything there, and possibly put a showroom in it, but there's no commercial buildings for sale, unfortunately. And if there is anybody out there that is selling anything that's local to Bolton, let me know. But yeah, that's an ambition of mine, because that would be great. So we could keep the vans in there, we could keep a spare van in there as well. We could keep all the materials in there, put a little office in there, so that we can stock stuff. Because I think one of the things we've got is we've got a lot of stock, but it's aging stock. So the stock that we've got in that unit is aging. That means basically it's going to worth bugger all, because it'll deteriorate over the time it's sat in there and get forgotten about. There's probably about £6,000 or £7,000 worth of stuff in there off the top of my head that's not getting utilised and used. We've got PCBs, pumps, controls, zone, you name it, it's in there. We've got a load of old crap that we need to bin. Again, we do the home care, so I went through having all the spare parts in there. That stopped. We just started to buy new, which is costing. So again, we just need to get on top of that unit. So tomorrow, while we've got a bit of chance and the work diary load is a bit lower because it's summer, we can concentrate on sorting that unit out and making that useful so that the lads can come in and it's save up on time. There'll be no excuses then, merchant shop, whatever, because they've got a key to unit, they can go and do it. It's just getting them into that habit. So with stock stuff like fittings, pipework, regular stuff for a Worcester service partner, so anything to do with Worcester, we've got a ton of stock in there anyway, to be fair. We've got some in here, some of the components we don't like to leave in the unit because it's not heated. So ultimately, we're just going to keep stuff in there which are consumables that we use every day, and by that we can probably reduce the price on the materials, because we can shop around and buy hundreds of fitters at a time, buy in bulk. I've gone through all this before, that's why I got the unit, but it just fell off because I was that busy and I wasn't managing it, whereas now we can manage it because we've got a team and can manage it. We're going to do an inventory tomorrow. Wesley's going to do all that. We're going to get up to date so that we know what's in there, and we're going to monitor it, because I do believe the key is our organisation on that is terrible, and we need to sort it out. And that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. And if I can get some footage of that being happening, I will certainly do that tomorrow. If I can grab my videographer Brad, he might just nip off if he's out, and we'll just take some information how we're doing that, etc. But I just thought I'd share that with you. This is just a short one to say, if you've got any spare space, and you've got a load of materials, and you ever come with the point where you've got nothing to do, for instance, if the team members, for instance, it's summer and for instance, we're busy all this week apart from tomorrow. So that's the way the diary's landed. So there's a couple of lads hanging around, utilise their time. They love doing it, sorts it all out. They can get people in. It's all about utilising the time, because if that time isn't necessarily spent on making money, it can be spent on making you more money and being more organised. That's what we're doing tomorrow. So thanks very much for listening again, guys. I just thought I'd put that one out there. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you very much.